Ladies and gentlemen, today we have 5 samples to go through, all blind. We have Tabac Nomad, we have Ambre des Abyss, Patchouli Sauvage, Oud Or, and Cologne Intense. All fragrances are from the same house, Houbigant. I'm excited. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do this. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new here and you're stopping by for the first time and you do enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free, and if you do, press the bell because it will notify you when I next drop a review. Right, let's get cracking. I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. If I enjoy the way the fragrance smells, I'll look up the notes. If I don't, it's just going to be a complete pass. So first off, we'll start with Patchouli Sauvage. I do enjoy a patchouli fragrance, so I'm hoping that this is going to smell good. And quickly before I do get going, like I say, all these are from the house of Houbigant. And I did research, or I looked up when they first came about, and I believe it was 1882, and they brought out the fragrance Fougere Royale, and then I believe they brought it back in 2015 maybe. If I'm wrong, drop a comment down below and correct me. I probably am wrong, but that's a long time for a fragrance house to be around. 1882. Anyway, enough rambling, let's do this. There is the sample. We're going to get cracking. And if you've tried any of these, let me know what you think about them, or which one's your favourite fragrance from the house of Houbigant. They have loads of fragrances, and I've just started discovering them. And I done a first impressions on Figu Noir the other day. What an outstanding fig fragrance that is. So there is your sample, still full. We're going to go on test strip. A couple of these I might go on skin. I don't know yet. Nice. Very nice. Kind of rich, a little bit sweet, woodsy. God, it's got this real smooth, like sometimes patchouli can come across overpowering depending how it's done. Sometimes if you get the right balance of sweetness, woodsiness, a little bit earthy, man, this is really good. This is really good. It's got a little bit, it opened with a fresh blast, a bit of soft spice, a little bit sweet, a little bit chocolate cakey. Patchouli can go a few ways. It can go woodsy, earthy, chocolate cakey, sweet. Here it's giving off a little bit of that woodsiness, a little bit of that chocolate cakey quality that it can give off, plus way in the back, this has got a very light, earthy touch. More than likely, the longer this sits, that patchouli will change. So it'll probably go more woodsy, then the earthy quality will come out a little bit more. I believe there's definitely a little bit of citrus up top. This is refined. This is a little bit classy. I would say a little bit sophisticated. Like, this will go well. Patchouli Sauvage would go well if you're going on a date night, because to me it doesn't seem overpowering, but it's got a nice bit of body to it. If you go into a formal event, somewhere where you can dress smarter, would I wear this fragrance to the office? I think it would be a waste. It's very, very smooth. I am going to look up the notes quickly because I do enjoy that fragrance, and I do enjoy the note of patchouli itself. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Right, I'm going to be as quick as I can. Right, in the top, we have bergamot and white grape. In the heart notes is labdanum, patchouli, dried fruits are called. And then in the base, we have amber, cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver java, and tonka beans. I'm not really getting any vetiver at the minute, but maybe that's the earthy quality coming through along with the patchouli. The grape did supply an ever so slight bit of zest up top. I mean, very minute, and a little bit of freshness. But instantly with that, I got patchouli. Very nice fragrance. A little bit balsamic. I like that. On to the next one. Right, let's go for Oud Or. I believe some of these are new releases in 2023. I don't know the dates when these were released because, or all of them, because I don't want to look up the notes. I don't look up the notes. So I just don't really look into fragrances that I'm going to be blind testing. A couple of these, I know this is a new release because I see it pop up. And I think that Ambre des Abyss might be. And this is a 6mm, or was it an 8mm? This is an 8mm travel size. Oud Or. I'm not being funny, I'm getting a little bit burnt out with oud. Like, especially oud rose combos. I like them. At first, I was in love with rose oud combos like a few years ago, I suppose. And now I'm a little bit burnt out with them. Now I'm like, it's just another it's just another oud rose combo. Let's see what this one's saying. Prime the atomizer. It's nice. Yeah, straight away I'm getting rose, I'm getting oud, I'm getting a little bit of sweetness, a bit balsamic, a bit woodsy, again a little bit earthy, again very well blended, rich. I'd say even a little bit smoky. I think there's a little bit, I would say even a little bit leathery, to be honest with you. Rose, oud, leather, woods, a little bit of spice, a little bit resinous, thick. It's a typical rose oud, but there's quite a lot more going on with it. Like, it seems a little bit complex, where it's just not your flat out rose oud combo. It's got a little bit more substance to it, a little bit more going on with it. Am I a lover of it? Not really. It's nice, but I'm going to move on to the next one. If I was to rate Oud Or, the Patchouli Sauvage to me would get an 8 out of 10, and I would give this a 6.5. And I'm not knocking the fragrance, but everyone's got different tastes, and because I'm a little bit burnt out on the rose and oud, yeah, it's okay fragrance for me. But people who love rose oud combo fragrances, you will appreciate Oud Or. On to the next one. Right, now we're going to go for Tabac Nomad. This is another one that I've been looking forward to trying. Let's see if this is strong on the tobacco front. And I believe maybe this is a new one as well. I get confused. And like I say, it don't take a lot, trust me. No, it's a full sample. Haven't sprayed it. I love doing blind testing. I mean, you can mess it up, you can get it right. Who cares? It don't really matter. It's all a bit of fun. We're not taking things serious. I'll go on skin with this one. God, that's nice. That's really nice. Creamy, sweet. Creamy, sweet, spicy. A little bit leathery or suede-y, sophisticated, a little bit of a sexy edge to it. This really does have a creamy quality to the fragrance. Like, there is a little bit of a woodsy undertone going on here. There is a little bit of a woodsy undertone going on here, but there's a little bit of spice, quite a lot of sweetness, creamy quality. There's also a little bit of freshness to the fragrance, but it's warm at the same time. Very smooth. Again, I mean, the quality of the juice or the quality of these fragrances that I am smelling are top notch. There is no doubt about it. This is not a sponsored video. They did not send me these samples, so do not even go there. I'm just stating the facts that these fragrances that my nose is coming across from this house are very well done. And I'm not a professional, no, but I do know when a fragrance is well blended, crafted and smells good, and these are that. I like that. This is sophisticated, classy again, well dressed, smart occasions. You could make this your wedding day scent. I think it's that good. We are definitely looking up the notes of this one. Right, and I'm getting all the notes from the Houbigant website. Right, up top, we got bergamot, rose and warm spice. I'm not getting any rose in this, not to my nose anyway. In the mid, we've got tonka beans, saffron flower and tobacco leaves. And then in the base, we have a leather accord and vanilla. Definitely got a soft, suede undertone, but I don't know what's making this fragrance creamy. Maybe it's the tonka beans mixing in with the vanilla, but the vanilla can make a fragrance go powdery. I am getting a little bit of a vanillic tone with it, but at the minute, I wouldn't say this is a vanilla heavy fragrance. It's not. And I'm definitely getting the spice. Yeah, this is a solid scent. I can't get my words out. Yeah, this is a solid scent. Tabac, Nomad. If you haven't tried this, get a sample of it. To me, the tobacco's present. I'm getting a little bit of a ashy aroma with it. And very softly smoky, but very softly smoky. But this is quite heavy on the spice. Like the saffron here is standing out. And that creamy quality and the sweetness. It's not overly sweet, it's not overly done, but it does have a nice bit of sweetness to the fragrance. Yeah, I enjoy this. Right, Tabac Nomad. I would give that an 8.5 out of 10. That is a great fragrance. Right, next we're going to go on to Ambre des Abyss. I don't know why. I know it's a bit of a funny name. I would have named it Ambre des Abyss. But it's Ambre des Abyss. I'm going to go on skin with this one, I think. As you can see, that is a full sample. Primed a little atomizer, look. And let's go on test strip. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I thought this was going to be a warm amber bomb. It isn't. It's nearly completely opposite. It's green, it's minty, it's herbal, it's citrusy, it's fresh, it's a little bit bright and effervescent, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's got a little bit of a fougere-ish style going on, maybe a little bit barbershop-y. This is not what I was expecting from Ambre des Abyss. Not at all. I thought it was going to be like a warm, rich, balsamic, dark, deep, sweet amber fragrance. That's what I was expecting. And like I say, it's no way even near that. This is definitely citrusy. It's green. I think it's aromatic. There's a bit of fresh spice to it. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a lover of old school fougere style fragrances. To me, they have to be done right. Like, I don't know. Everyone's got their own taste. And when my nose comes across the right one, I'm like, yep, I enjoy that. And some of them I don't. I'm not a lover of this, but I'm intrigued to see what the notes are. Because yeah, I'm a little bit taken back. Right, we've got bergamot, mint leaves and orange blossom up top. We've got rosemary, amber, geranium, jasmine and patchouli in the mid. And then in the base, we have oak moss, leather, vanilla and tonka beans. Right, so that tells me maybe as it dries, it'll turn a little bit balsamic. That citrus might dissipate. The soft spice might calm down. But to me, this is like a fougere aromatic fragrance. No, that's definitely a pass for me. Right, we've got one more left. Here we go. And this is called Cologne Intense. Now, I'm out of test strips, so I'm going to go on skin with this one. I told you I'll be as quick as possible. Trying that atomizer, just so you know that I ain't cheating. I bet some people watch these videos and think, yeah, I bet he's sprayed that. I do not spray my fragrances. When I do first impressions, when I do samples, I never ever spray them because I don't want to be swayed. That is why I don't bother watching any reviews on the fragrances that I test, review, because I don't want to be swayed in any way. Masculine, zesty, citrusy, fresh, woodsy, a little bit spicy. This is strong, but I like this. Like, to me, it's not really... It smells a little bit old schoolish, classic, but not really in the realm of fougere. To me, anyway. God, this is nice. This is strong. This is really strong. Like, I think you'd only need a few sprays of this. This will be a great signature scent. Everyday wear, you can dress this down, you can dress this up. This will go great dressed up, but I think you can dress it down. It's got that citrusy, fresh quality to it with a slight floral edge, with a soft floral edge to it. This is nice. This is really nice. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's look up the notes. That is very nice. Yeah, you can make this Cologne Intense. You can make this your signature scent without a doubt. Right, and I should say quickly, 100ml, they're all 160 euros on their website. So I don't know what that convert into English pounds because, like I said, I'm on Houbigant Paris's website because I want to get the correct notes. So for 100ml, they're all 160 euros. I would definitely pay. We'll get to it in a minute. Right. You got Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, petitgrain, neroli, lavender, and pink pear. Pink pear? P-E-P-P-E. Not quite pepper. Right, in the mid you got incense, jasmine absolute, mate, and super essence CO2. I'm not even going to sit here and try and explain what that is because I do not know. And then the base is patchouli, labdanum, absolute, amber, oak moss and musk. Yeah, this is a very, very nice masculine fragrance. Very nice masculine fragrance. Would I buy full bottles of any of these? Yes. Cologne Intense. I'll definitely buy Tobacco or Tabac Nomad. And I would even buy a bottle of Patchouli Sauvage. These three are very, very nice fragrances. If I wasn't burnt out on Rose and Oud, I would definitely pick up Oud Or because it is a nice fragrance. There's no doubt about it. I'm definitely going to wear this. No problems. But I'm just a little bit burnt out. I've got loads of Rose Oud combo fragrances and it's like, sometimes I think to myself, enough is enough. So that's the reason why I wouldn't buy that. And this, to me, Ambre des Abyss, to me, smells a little bit too old school fougere-ish for my taste. To me, this is more for a mature man, a classic masculine man who's probably in their 40s and 50s, stuck in their ways, wears a suit, clean shaven, got a bit of dough about them. That's the type of fragrance that I can see a man of that stature wearing. But these three are solid scents. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to be as quick as I can. Three of these are solid fragrances. The quality of the juice, the way they come across are very top notch. And for €160 for 100ml, and the bottles are stunning. Like, the bottles look classic, they look smart, the bottles look elegant. But anyway, let me know which ones you have tried from the house. I would love to hear your thoughts. Remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. I appreciate everybody's support, and I'll see you lot soon. Cheers.